Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We're at 5580 Southeast 120th Avenue here in Portland, located on the left side of the house, I guess?
The north side.
Or north side of the house. Dropping into a 4-inch ABS cleanout. We're going to zero out. Off we go. All right, going into a little bit of a belly here. We just put water down line. I don't have continuous water flow at the moment, but we've been introducing water to the line. Right now, this belly here is stretching from about 49 feet. Granted, water line's not even coming up past the base of my camera lens here. You've got somewhere between a 1/16 and a 1/4 inch of water. Increasing a little bit, we also have some debris sitting here in the line. That actually might be the entire reason there's any standing water at all. So we'll try and flush that free here. We'll get a nicer shot on the way back. All right, just transition there to 30-34. That nice downhill drop that configuration usually means. Yep, there's the main right there. About 106 feet in total. Now we're going to put some more water down the pipe, help flush some things out of the line here. We do have some standing water spots. I was going to say a moment ago, I try to kind of preempt everyone for that. Lines that are this length very frequently will have some level of standing water in them. And in general, most standing water is not terribly concerning, especially in large diameter plastic, 4-inch, 6-inch pipe, until it is close proximity to the home. You can see the line is spotless clean. There is zero evidence of ever seeing a blockage or a backup in here. So we'll revisit some of those spots on the way out. That line's just trickling off here now. We're going to start reeling back in. A little bit of that standing water there started to dissipate off right around 74 feet. I think we got most of the gunk pushed out of the line here, still a little bit. That always exaggerates the look of things. Can turn a rinky-dink belly into something that looks significant. So far, pulling back through that, that's 16th quarter inch standing water there. Very, very minor. And for a line this length, I fully expect that there's going to be some level of standing water. That doesn't necessarily, you know, we try not to have standing water, but when you have a run this length, to only have that little standing water is the mark of a good install. After doing 25,000 sewer scopes or more now, it's just par for the course. And unless they're significant and or very close into the home, they're not something I ever recommend repairs on. They come down to purely how the line is being treated. And these are the kind of bellies here that would require a lot of abuse to ever get it to the point of causing a problem. And thus far, the only tie-in I have seen is at around 96, 97 feet, I believe, just before the transition to 3034 PVC. That's right where you would expect. It's feasible that could have been a combination of a test Y and a clean out. You generally need to clean out every 100 feet, but being that it's right next to the transition, that's where you would expect to see a test Y. Haven't seen any horizontal tie-ins, anything that looks indicative of a party line. And that Y-in out there at 97 feet also looks clean. I didn't see any obvious grease streaking or marks like that. Generally, when you have a tie-in, it's quite obvious, especially if it's an entire home. Usually, we'll see signs of what went down the sewer line. And generally, it's grease streaking. Fats in general is your best indicator. Alrighty, we are back to the clean out here. So the line just does a straight shot from this side of the house right through the fence line. You can kind of follow the patch in the concrete, and it just runs essentially dead straight in that trajectory the whole way out. Now going back into the home here, I'm going to hit the vertical. All right, that's as far as we're going to go there. We start getting to where the line starts necking down to sink drains. But looking good going back to the foundation wall. No settling issues there. Pretty short-lived bit of plumbing under the house to begin with there. Nice looking sewer line. Good flow all the way out to the main lateral. All the pipe is in good condition. We don't have any offset joints, and the settling that we do have in the line is incredibly minor. It's a long ways off from repair worthy there. Sewer line is functioning properly at this time.
I mean, anybody can see